Hello, this is asset protection attorney Christopher Berry with Castle Wealth Group, and today we're going to talk about two tools we use when we're crafting an asset protection plan for a family. And if you like this information, please make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Christopher Berry is a leading estate attorney and advisor in the area of retirement and legacy planning. He has been featured in publications such as Forbes, Kiplinger's, Crane's Detroit, and more. He's the host of the weekly radio show and podcast, The Chris Berry Show. He's a national thought leader as it relates to retirement and legacy planning, and has authored the Amazon best-selling book, The Caregiver's Legal Guide.
So today we're going to talk about asset protection. We're talking specifically protecting against creditors and lawsuits. And what you'll find is there's two directions liability might flow. And the first is your own personal liability. And this is a big issue for a lot of families these days, especially in Michigan, because of the changes to the auto laws, where now there's upticks in litigation where if you're uninsured or hit someone who's uninsured, you could be on the hook for that. And if you drive around any of the highways, you see all the billboards with all the hungry attorneys going after these personal injury cases, trying to sue anyone they can. We try to keep people out of court and protect people from those types of lawyers. And then the second direction of liability is if you own what we call a hot asset, something like a business or a second piece of property or a rental. For example, I had a woman approach me, and unfortunately it was too late in her situation because the event already happened and the lawsuit was already filed. But she had allowed her son to stay in her second property. So she had her primary residence, and then she had a condo a couple miles away that her son was staying in rent-free. Her son invited a female friend over, and when the son was outside, the son's dog bit the female friend's face. And that woman ended up suing the son, who had no money, but ended up also suing the mom who owned the property for that dog bite. And now the mom, she's on the hook for quite a bit of money that she doesn't even have. And she was about 60, about ready to retire, but now she's facing a six-figure lawsuit claim against her because her son invited this person over to a house that she owned. That could have been protected by utilizing asset protection strategies. There's two main tools that we use. One is to protect against your own personal liability, like if you were to get sued individually, you get in a car accident, and that would be what's called a castle trust, which is a form of asset protection trust. It's a type of trust that avoids probate, controls the distribution upon death, but now builds in asset protection for you individually. And the second main tool that we use is what's called a LLC, a limited liability company. And we use this as a box to put over hot assets. So if you have a rental, we don't want someone coming over, having a slip and fall, and now suing you. So we put this limited liability company over that hot asset. And if you have multiple rentals, we might do multiple LLCs to limit the liability of these hot assets. So by utilizing these two tools in the right way, we can create asset protection in both directions, protecting you against the hot assets that you may own, like a business or a rental or a second piece of property. And then second, we can protect against your own personal liability. So if you were to get sued for whatever reason, whatever's in the trust is protected. Asset protection planning can be complicated. That's why it's important to work with an expert. We have 16 plus years working in this arena. So if you like this information, please make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. This has been attorney and advisor Chris Berry with Castle Wealth Group. Thank you so much.
Castle Wealth Group has clients across the nation and helps families plan, protect, and preserve what is important by creating a retirement and legacy blueprint.